everyone, and welcome to this week's YouTube video. I'm Paper Izzy. Let's get right into it. So today's video, I'm going to show a drawing that I did earlier this week of Beyonce as Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome from Fairly Odd Parents, just because with the white hair and the white hat on Beyonce's new album cover, Cowboy Carter, it was just giving a very Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome, plus like country. I don't know, I think it really fits, and I just wanted to do it. So while you're watching me draw, I'm going to give you my little first thoughts review of her album Act 2, Cowboy Carter. Holy shit, guys. Holy shit. I just got done listening to it for the first time, and oh my god, it is so good. It's so good. I can't believe it. I have notes. Let's get into it. First track is American Requiem. It's so beautiful. I love the lyric, if that's not country, I don't know what it is. And honestly, like, that sums up the entire album. Like, it is such a country album. Like, I know she's like, it's not a country album, it's a Beyonce album, and that's so true as well. But it is like, I mentioned it later on in my review, but it's such an evolution of country music, and I can't believe it. Country music is something that is very important to me, and I hate how it's become very right-wing, like, Trumpy grossness. Like, I don't like that. Like, I don't like it being, like, very Christian nationalist, and I think Beyonce taking it, like, back for the people is... it's the best thing that's ever happened to me, Beyonce doing country music. I just can't say it enough. I love, it's like, has... like an epic, like 70s inspired like vibe near the end, like a country 70s like explosion. It is beautiful, and it ends with crickets, and I love the sound of crickets. It's so country, but I can't help it, and it's so perfect. It transitions perfectly into Blackbird, which is of course a cover of the Beatles song, but just like my heart, my soul listening to it, it is so beautiful. Like the way her vocals lay on it, it is so great. And the guitar, she just does amazing. I mean, obviously, but it's so good. The feature's great. I can't remember who's on it, but it was very pretty. When her voice came out, I was like, oh, okay. So I really liked it. Great cover. Interesting choice, but I really liked it. It goes into 16 carriages, which, duh, I love. We've heard it. We know it. I'm going to move on so we can get to the other stuff, but it's a great song, and I love it a lot. I love the line, I'm paraphrasing, but I ain't got time to waste. I've got art to make. Love that line. Love it. So it goes into Protector, which I wrote down, the guitar is fucking killing me, which is true. The guitar work on this album is so good. I really love the lyrics, especially even though someday you're gonna shine on your own, I'll be your projector instead of protector. It's a nice little rhyming thing, and it's just so beautiful, and it features one of her sons, and it's gorgeous. The first verse is like lyrical mastery, like the Wrapped in Marigolds or whatever it is. It's just, it's so good. And if you don't think so, we're gonna fight, because I'm right, you're wrong. The next song is My Rose, which is like the first interlude of the album. It is like vocal heaven. The harmonies, are you kidding me? Also, the harmonies on this album, no one is doing it like this. I'm completely flabbergasted. Like I said, I just got finished listening to it for the first time, so I'm still like reeling from it, but I love it. The next one is also sort of an interlude. It is Smoke Our Star, Willie Nelson. At first I thought maybe this is kind of like a wasted feature, but he does show up on another interlude, and I like how she does it. She definitely is giving like homage to different country people, and you know, having Willie Nelson in it, it's very nice, and I really like it. I think it was a nice touch. So yeah, next is Texas Hold'em, which of course already heard, already love. I'll move on because, you know, when I first heard it, I will say a little bit about it. When I first heard it, like after the Super Bowl, I was like, okay, this is a little country. That's interesting. I like that a lot. And little did I know that she was just gonna destroy the country music genre. This is a Beautiful Day. Next one is Bodyguard. At the time, it was the poppiest song on the album so far. It was very fun. I love the lyric, John Wayne that ass. Um, I just think it's a funny line. Also, she sings "Honey, Honey" later in the song, and it reminds me of my Uncle Craig, who just goes "Honey, Honey." It's so goofy, but it's really funny, and that's just what it makes me think of. The next track is Dolly P, which is the interlude that Dolly's on. I mean, come on, it's great, and she talks about how like she's had her own issues with someone with like good hair or whatever, but Jolene had red hair. It's great, and of course it goes into Dolly's Beyonce's cover of Jolene. Like the lyric changes were great. She really made it her own. I feel like might be controversial, but I feel like Jolene is overdone. People who don't know anything about Dolly Parton know what Jolene is, and they're like, "Oh, that's my favorite Dolly Parton song. I love Jolene," and it's like, girl, get a grip. But I think Beyonce does a really good job with it. In the bridge, in the ending, it's wild. And just some of the lyrics she changes it to, it's like, tell that bitch Jolene, tell Becky with the good hair to get the fuck out of here. Such a good cover. It's probably gonna be my definitive, like, Jolene cover from the rest of my life. Next is the track Daughter. Amazing lyrics, so deep, so beautiful. That's what I wrote down. But Beyonce's star power shines through everything, but that's so true. It's like Beyonce really has like her own cadence that really makes its way through all her songs, and even as something like in country inspired, it still comes through. It's great. And the ending is like opera inspired, and it's like, excuse me? Like opera, country, holy Moses. She does some wild things on this record, but it is so good and it pays off so well. Opera? Okay. The next song is Spaghetti. The genre speech is great. Like, I love the idea of like deconstructing genres, and it can be it can be a great thing to like identify and like have the roots of a genre, but it also can be so like, it can really trap you into one thing. Like, there are so many ways you can interpret a genre, and I like what she's doing. And she does do the damn thing. Shabuzi's verse over guitar is amazing. I've never heard of him before, but I really love that. His vocals with the guitar, like I said, the guitar work is great. I'm in love with like the cowboy vibe and like the cowboy sounds that are throughout. It's a good song. I am really happy so far with everything. Like, it's all so good. The next one is Alligator Tears. The instrumental is so pleasing to the ear. I love her vocals on it. Like, she's just, everything she does, she just spins into gold at this point, and she's so meticulous about how things come out, and I'm so thankful for it. Like, it's beautiful. The next one is another interlude. It's Smoke Hour 2 with Willie Nelson. Like I said, this was the interlude when I was like, okay, I see what she's doing. It's very badass. I really like it. Next song is Just for Fun. The piano literally had me drooling. It is so good. The feature was nice. It's a pretty song. I love the end vocals. Yeah, it's probably, going through the list is probably my least memorable so far, but I do remember liking it, so I'm only on my first listen. My opinions are probably going to morph a little bit. The next song is Two Most Wanted, featuring Miley Cyrus, and when I saw that was coming, like yesterday or the day before, Miley Cyrus and Beyonce together, do you understand? This is the best day of my life. This is the best day of my life. Beyonce and Miley Cyrus. You're joking. Oh my god. It's it's insane. I can't believe it. The guitar is beautiful. It's so country. It is like the best thing to happen to country in a long time. Beyonce. Like, she really understands the genre and just pulls it through and takes it into so many interesting places. And the harmonies with Miley, I'm losing it over this song, you guys. You do not understand how important this is to me. You don't understand. Oh my god, it is so good. I can't believe it. Okay, I can move on. Next one is Levi's Jeans with Post Malone. It's another poppy one, but it's very fun lyrics. Come Be My Naked Night was a standout lyric for me. Also the Lady Marmalade reference, love that. I love like the country imagery, but it's like turned on its head. Like, you know, you could be my Levi jeans, so you can hug this ass all night long or all day long, and that's that's great because it's not something like modern, like more Republican country would ever do, and that's why I love Beyonce doing this, because she's saying like, this is country music. Like, I don't know what the fuck these other hosts are doing, but this is country music. It's so good. I'm so sorry. I'm so excited. You guys you really don't understand. Post Malone sounds chef's kiss. He sounds great. I love like the synths near the end. It's a good song. I really do like it. I'm probably going to be going back to that one a lot as well. Next song is Flamingo. It is interlude-ish. It's very vibey. The vocals at the end, it's like, are you kidding me? I feel like every time she does something with her vocals, I'm like, this is insane. Do people know about Beyonce's vocals? Are people aware? It's great. Next is another interlude. The Linda Martell show. I guess Linda Martell is the one who's doing the description thing. She was describing the next song, Ya Ya, and the variety of genres. And when she said it had a variety of genres, she wasn't fucking kidding. We're gonna go straight into Ya Ya. The 50s, like, sounding intro, but it's, like, vulgar. Like, I love that juxtaposition. Like, then it goes into, like, drums. I mean, genres. It goes, like, 60s. It's giving, like, funky 5-0 Goes West. The drums, again. It's honestly the most honest country-inspired music I've heard in a long time. And then the Good Vibrations sample? I mean, holy shit. It's like a love letter to Americana, and it's like, only Beyonce could really do it like this. And I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed. Oh my god. It's so good. Like I said, these are like my first impressions. I'm just kind of shooting them out based on my notes. And then she starts to sound like Elvis at the end. I mean, come on, guys. Come on. If y'all are into this, I'm worried about you. I'm worried if you don't like this. The next song is Oh Louisiana, which I'm pretty sure is like a sample. It's an interlude. You know, it's kind of, you know, it's there. So next one is Desert Eagle. I put nasty. It is nasty, but I like that. That's something like, it's so funny because country music can be really gross, but it's usually like a man being gross, and that's much different than like Beyonce just like singing her nasty heart out, and I love that. Like, you go Beyonce, and it's very groovy. I love what Beyonce's doing. I mean, I always do, but this is on another level. I mean, I just can't get over country music, Beyonce. It's a match made in heaven. It's great. It's something I never imagined, but it is amazing, and I can't believe I've lived my entire life without it. The next one is Riverdance. The guitar, the piano, like her cadence, it's giving like very math pop, and that's great because I'm really into like math rock and math pop, and it's such a, she really is just giving genres. She's just doing the damn thing, and I really don't know what to tell you other than that. She's doing so much, and it's great. It has like a beautiful melody. It seriously is like a feast to the ears. It's beautiful. Then there's like a synth. It's kind of an intro to Two Hands to Heaven, which I feel like when I say these song titles, I'm like, 2 hands to heaven, just because it's written out as like the Roman numeral 2, but you know, whatever. I'm just being stupid. But 2 Hands to Heaven, the synth, like I said, I don't know if it's like a synth or keys, is so pretty. It's a sweet song. The production's really great. The lyrics, the guitar later in the song, like the last 2 minutes, it gets so smooth and vibey. Like the vocals, and the little claps at the end. That intro into the next song, Tyrant, which also is great. Another little Dolly Parton intro, which is amazing. It's like the song itself, like the production, is like bassy, but like has like a fiddle, and that is such a beautiful juxtaposition. I fucking love like the fiddle and like mandolins and all that country music shit. I love it, and to be paired with like that really heavy like bass, it's so great. I love it so much. It's like a true evolution of country. Like that's what I was talking about. Like it's country elevated to like a higher level. It's so good. It's perfect. Is it political? Is it sexual? Is it both? It's just great. Taryn is a good song. I love it. The next song is Sweet Honey Buckin', which has like stars in between. It's Sweet Star, Honey Star Buckin'. And I really like it because it has like an interesting intro, Shabuzi feature. It's very like country rap, but like actually good. Like it actually understands both genres and how to combine them. There's more like little claps, and I really like it. Some of the background production, like with the other vocalists, like I'm not sure if I like too terribly much. It's a little distracting, but that's like, if that's the worst part of the song, I mean, I'm not complaining because it's really good. It kind of transitions into like a 70s vibe after that. It like completely changes the sound, but it's very organic, very cool. And then it changes again, and it's like a hip hop, like maybe like a hip hop western vibe. She does like an album of the year call out, because listen, if she doesn't get album of the year for this, then there's no hope for anybody, because it's so good. It's so good. And I really like how it it has the 3 sections: Sweet Honey Buckin', and there's like 3 separate sections of the of the song. It's great. So the last song is Amen. I love the vocals, I love the production, the piano is so juicy, but yeah, the production is like old radio sounding, but like a sample kind of sound. It's just really good, and it's like, I feel like it's kind of calling out America, and then at the end it wraps back around to American Requiem, and it is a beautiful like bookend to the album. It is just beautiful, and the choir, and again, the vocals, the harmonies, it's great. The vocals and the harmonies on this album, along with the instrumentation, the production, this is a really good fucking album, and it is a really good country album. And I know Beyonce's like, it's not a country album, it's Beyonce album, but it's both. It is so amazing, and she has reached another level. Like, she is the pinnacle of like American, like she's the American dream, and I'm not gonna ever get over it. Anyways, I don't know how long this review and the drawing are going. I'm just kind of like, I'm just recording this. I'm gonna put it with the video so I can get my thoughts out. It's such a good album. I really hope you like the drawing. Tell me what your favorite song is on the album. Tell me if you disagree with me on anything or whatever. Tell me like your thoughts, your feelings. Like, oh, it is such a good album. I'm never getting over it. So that's my thoughts. It's amazing. 10 out of 10. Album of the year. Give her flowers. This is everything. And a Miley Cyrus feature? A Miley Cyrus feature? The harmonies, the vocals. Oh my god, I'm out of breath. It is country music, but it is elevated. It is like, it is so good. I can't explain it any more than that. I really hope you enjoyed this video. It's a little different, but I'm so excited. I love it so much. I'm going to go back and listen to it, and I'm probably going to stay up all night listening to it. But I don't care. It's worth it. Make sure you like and comment and subscribe. Yeah, make sure you check out my links below. I have a Patreon, and yeah, thank you for watching. Make sure to tune in next time for more human-generated art. Adios, amigos!